Hi, and welcome to another video of NGC Ancients unboxing. I just got this submission back, and it's pretty exciting for me. If you're into Roman coins at all or Ancients, you'll find this really interesting. This was a really good submission, and I'm real happy with it. There's some great coins here, so let's jump right in it. I already scored the box, and we'll just get right into it and check them out. And the first one is a Cassius, an assassin of Caesar. Got a great grade on it, choice XF, 42 BC. And yeah, this is one that's been on my list for a while. Got burned on a couple of fakes, and finally got a really nice one, and came back with a great grade. So very happy with that. Another one came back a good grade, XF, slightly off center, but a tough coin to get. Pompey Jr. So Pompey Magnus's son. So yeah, he had two, Sextus and Pompey Jr. Sextus lasted the longest. Pompey Jr. Died in the Civil War between about 45 BC. So yeah, this is a pretty good coin, and was on my want list and need list for a while. So yeah, a great one. Sorry, my lighting is keep getting reflections and stuff, but yeah, nice XF on that. Is a Nero Claudius Drusus. If you're familiar with Roman coins at all, he's a tough one. Only come in posthumous issues. Wasn't an emperor, but famous general. So choice fine on that. If you know anything, you know these are really tough to get. I really wish the lighting was better on here, but there you go. Next one is Nero Caesar and Drusus Caesar, a Dupondius. These two little guys died in 30 and 33 AD respectively. Got a nice choice fine on this. Really presents well. Looks great. Has that nice light coppery type color. Got a choice fine. Though it actually looks nicer in hand, the wording is a little worn, but still, respectable grade. I'm happy with it. Tough coin to get. My Titus Sesterci. This was bought from a Roma auction. It was kind of an accidental purchase, but hey, there could be a lot worse accidental purchases, and I was very happy with it. It's got a choice fine on it. Looks a lot nicer in hand. Got a great color, and just a tough emperor. So yeah, real happy with this. Real nice coin. Theodosius II. Late Roman gold. It's a Byzantine focus. I needed him for my collection. Came back MS. So real happy with the grade on that. Getting a little bit later into 602 to 610, so into the Byzantine area, but this next coin wrapped it up carefully because it is incredibly special coin, and then I realized how incredibly special. You only appreciate it if you actually know anything about Roman coins, because at first sight it doesn't look like much, but it is a Geotapian AD 249. It's probably one of the hardest obtainable usurpers that there are. Incredibly difficult, and this thing got an XF. There's one on eBay that's a VF, offered for $9,000, and a VF sold at CNG for $7,800 in last year's auction, and it did not look as good as this. So I'm real happy with this. No problems with it. Surface is only a 2, but known for that. He didn't control a very good mint. So if you know Roman, you'd appreciate this. This is incredibly rare. Well, that's it for the submissions, but I had a few that I wanted to share that I'd purchased as well since my last video. And this is a Byzantine Leontius. He's a very rare emperor. Kind of a usurper that became emperor that was then overthrown again. So he wasn't in there very long, and he's quite rare and usually very expensive. And I get a nice MS on this. So very happy with him. These were purchases. These weren't ones that I had submitted. Valentinian I, of Western Roman Empire, in gold. 364 to 375. So, pretty cool. And his brother, who was the East at the time, Valens, 364 to 378. So, West and East. Here's one that you usually don't hear of or see much of, but it was the revolt of Poeminius in the name of Constantius II. Now, he didn't back a usurper. He backed Constantius, held out on his city and Trier, and it was eventually overthrown and he was executed. But he minted these coins, and they're attributed to him because of this reverse. Constantius never issued this reverse. Magentius did, who was a usurper, but Constantius didn't. So Poemius minted these coins. So you don't get a really good view of it, but very rare coin, tough to find, and I was lucky enough to find one in XF. The last one, and again, if you're into Roman coins, you'll realize the ultra rarity of this coin. This is Martinian. NGC has it graded as a VG, but I'll tell you, it's dark, but it looks a lot better than VG. I have seen some ugly examples in VF, and this thing, but this light isn't showing it good. This looks better than VG. But again, even in VG, it's incredibly rare. It's just incredibly rare. So Martinian is on a lot of Roman collectors' wish lists, and they really never see it. And I was lucky enough to win this at Ira Goldberg auction recently. So anyway, thought I'd share it. That's it. I have an old world NGC submission I'm waiting on. It's in grading quality control now, so I should have that soon. I have 10 coins out at Annex. That should be by the end of the month, and I have a couple more Ancients, but those are economy, so not expecting those until sometime in August. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.